I had to click through it really quick because it's the saved files on my other computer, so you know, go figure. Also, let me check Discord. Knock knock, it's Knuckles. Alright. I think I get this part. Try not to touch anything in my room. I'm pretty sure this is the whole bed thing. Hold on. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. That's the first time being in the bed, and I remember that. This is a team mattress. Haven't you slept on a bed before? You sleep outdoors. Sleep outdoors in the mountains? Hi, Sky. What's up? The heck is this game? I don't know. It was on sale on Steam like what, 2 months ago, and I just got it. What? You're already asleep? Just I'm clicking through because I already got through that part. I'm pretty sure this is where I left off. Yep. All right. This is where I was. Let me save. Because it's chapter 2. I only did chapter 1. Too early. Yawn. The morning sun shining on me from the crack in the curtains wakes me from my dream as I slowly sit up. Oh well. I barely move, but my joints and muscles scream out in pain. What the hell? Why am I sleeping on the... Wait. Why am sleeping on the floor anyway? Despite laying down a long cushion to sleep on, it was the only thing separating me from the floor. No wonder I'm in pain. Just when the fuzz of sleep clears from my brain, I notice the lump on my bed. Oh, yeah, now I remember. Last night I met Sumire? Whatever, Sumire. I'll just say Sumi. A girl claiming to be a ninja, and after the slight commotion, ended up offering her accommodation at my place. That basically sums up what happened the first time. She was hungry, I had food, gave it to her, and now she won't leave. I feel my face relax listening to her adorable little snore as she sleeps on comfortably. She sure is happy to be sleeping. Seeing a cute girl like this sleeping helplessly in my bed was a dream come true. For some people. Just hold on a minute. If she really is a self-proclaimed ninja, she should really be in a sleep so deep she can't even sense another person in the room? Sumire. Okay. Lost in thought, I head to the bathroom. After washing my face, going to the kitchen, put on an apron, and roll up my sleeves. I'll go ahead and make breakfast before Sumire wakes up. Sumire! Usually, I have toast and milk, but remembering what Sumire said yesterday, I can imagine she must prefer rice. Peeping into my rice cooker, I see the white rice I set up yesterday gleaming back at me, now cooked. I don't mean to brag, but I make perfect rice. Even though that's bragging, but that's besides the point. I have rice, so next... guess I'll make miso soup. It's not like I'm going to make it from scratch. I'll use the instant miso soup I bought the other day. Just like cup noodles, it's super convenient because all I need to do is pour in hot water. Especially for a single guy living alone like me, I don't have to go and spend a ton of my time cooking. What else? Nothing but miso soup and rice seems a pretty sad breakfast, so I decided to fry up some eggs and sausage as well. You won't get a more luxurious feast than this at my house. It's been a while since I've eaten anything as fancy as sausage for breakfast. But you don't need context for that at all. Oh, are you awake? Busy as I was, I didn't see Sumire. I'm gonna keep messing that up. Sumire, sit up in bed. Sumi. Something smells good. That's the first thing you say to me? She says, getting out of bed and rubbing her sleepy eyes. Why don't you go wash your face? Breakfast is almost ready. I send the half-asleep Sumi off to the bathroom to carry the plates piled high with food to the table. I never imagined this would happen, but boy am I glad I didn't throw away that folding table. Alright, hope this will do. Feeling satisfied with breakfast spread, I see Sumi coming out of the bathroom. An even more enthusiastic reaction than I expect. Well, this was a high-class luxury for me, but probably a normal breakfast for anyone else. Come on, it's not that amazing. Eyes lit up. Sumi sits across from me and brings her hands together in thanks. Thank you for the feast. Watching her stuff rice in her mouth with a huge smile on her face, I started eating as well. How long has it been since I've eaten with someone? Back when I was a student daily... Oh, shoot, I hit the wrong button. Now it's starting to feel nostalgic. I continue eating my breakfast while reminiscing about the past. Sumi stares at me while glowing expression in her eyes meet. What? Huh? Oh, sure. She glances her face in victory, but then freezes. What's wrong? Rice pot? If you mean the rice cooker, it's over there. What? Why is she throwing the words rice cooker back at me as a question? This thing here, you gotta know what a rice cooker is. Wait, what? Huh? Hang on a second. Let's think calmly about this. Are there seriously still Japanese people who don't know what a rice cooker is? Well, near my parents' home there are a lot of old houses and some people still heat their baths with a wood stove. But not knowing a rice cooker even exists, it's a bit extreme. So, this is a rice cooker. Just press the button and the top opens. She looks so excited that I'm sure the person who invented the rice cooker would have been thrilled. I feel happy too, for some reason. You can get seconds directly from here. I take Sumi's rice bowl and scoop some rice. Her eyes are still shining in excitement. With the power of science, you can't be that lost in the past. I close my eyes in exploration and suddenly remember what I wanted to ask her last night. Are you really a ninja? What do you expect? You actually think I believe there are ninjas around the day and age? She said while going to grab more rice from the rice cooker. Sumi sits back down, then slowly takes out her throwing star and knife. She places them on the table where I can see. I guess it'd be strange seeing someone walk around with those. Yes. Apparently, real cosplay maniacs get pretty thorough. I won't believe you just because you showed me some props. Of course, I quickly realized that her weapons weren't just wood or plastic. But that doesn't mean I'm going to acknowledge that Sumi is a real ninja. Ninja are a thing of the past anyway. Like, from the Warring States period or whatever. You can't be serious. I never heard of that. I suddenly realized that Sumi is refilling her rice bowl. Again. Wait a second, how many times has she gotten seconds? Ninjutsu? Sumi is fully concentrated on her bowl of rice and words go into one ear and out the other. Which makes sense. She puts her hands together and thanks and then stands up. Finally. I have to clean up first though. I'm not too much of a neat Nick, but I don't like leaving stuff scattered around like a slob. My kitchen is too narrow for 2 people to fit. Just let me do it and you can relax here. She looks apologetically at me, but there's no denying that my kitchen is tight. Plus, there are only a few plates to wash. I'll be done in a flash. Before I forget, I know Sumi took a few helpings of rice, but how much did she eat exactly? I better check the rice cookie. We still got lunch at dinner after all. No way. She ate all of it. When I open the rice cooker, I see not a single grain of rice left inside. How many cups of rice did I make again? I'm pretty sure it was 3. For me, more than enough rice for a whole day. I only ate a single bowl. Nonetheless, Sumi had gobbled down all the rest. How much can one person eat? I glanced at Sumi's slim waist. After picking out like that, there wasn't a slightest hint of a tummy bulge. No way. She digested it already. Wait, she doesn't have... She ain't a ninja. Ha ha. Okay. Wait. Stomach, I roll up my sleeves, wash the rice cooker. Is that it? Alright, let me check something real quick. Okay, let me get back to this. Whew. I finished washing the dishes, then we head to the park. At this time, it's almost empty, not to mention pretty spacious. I can't imagine what kind of ninja skills Sumi is planning to show me, but it shouldn't be a problem here. Well, what do you have to show me? So, why don't you do some trick with the throwing star you showed me before? That screams ninja. Sumi takes a few steps away from me. She then changes direction, and with the running start, she lets fly her throwing star. It flies by too fast to see, sticks fast in the tree trunk. That reminds me, I read something online that said if you were to convert a throwing star to a baseball, it would be like blazing fastball flying by 180 kilometers per hour. You hit a tree. Now I believe you. Oh my god, you blew my mind. All it would take is a little practice to do that. How about something only a ninja could do? She's right. However, I'm not quite innocent enough to acknowledge she's a ninja after seeing a little throwing star trick. Huh? What are you playing? Fire Star Blaze of Glory? Achievement unlocked? Burned? Just when Sumira yells out, a red blur fills my vision. That red blur is a raging fire. Sumi just created fire from air. Ah! What the hell are you doing? She is a ninja, believe it. She can do water jutsu too? That's impressive, but this isn't the time for that. Sumire sticks out her chin with a smug look. It seems she's trying to convince me what a capable ninja she is. But who cares about that? Look at the grass is on fire. Just ahead of the blaze of fire that the Sumire let loose at a pile of grass and sticks in the park manager had pruned off. The pile is already smoking. If we leave like this, it could be trouble into a bonfire. Oh, water! Get the firefighters! Don't just stand there apologizing, we have to put this fire out. Oh yeah, water jutsu. Sumi, you can use water jutsu, right? Why didn't you think of that first? The blazing flame is swallowed in an instant by a sudden rush of water. I feel like I'm watching the CG special effects in the Hollywood movie. It's out! I checked to make sure nothing else is on fire, but apparently it's been put out completely. Unless we won't get in trouble for larceny now. Alright, Sumi, time to run away. The fire didn't get out of hand, but we'll start attracting a crowd with this commotion. How am I supposed to explain that? It was only a ninja showing off her skills to everyone. I swallow my urge to scream out in panic. First, we have to get out of here. Come on, let's go. Sumi is still oblivious to the situation, but I grab her hand and we leap out of the park. Hey, those tricks, the fire and water jutsu? That's just sleight of hand, right? I asked her, side-eyed, having distant ourselves from the park and slowing down into a jog next to each other. Nah, never mind. I cut off the conversation to avoid answering a question. One thing's certain though. Sumire is unquestionably the real thing. Exactly like a ninja one might see in an anime or manga. Believe it. What the hell with those jokes? Aya's just being perverted. Nothing new about that. Is this actually possible in modern society? But what I saw was clearly very real. There's no room of doubt. I mean, she practically burned down the park. This can't be happening. Kya? Huh? I was in thought. I didn't see the woman who just walked around the corner. I sobered out the way of the panic, just managing to avoid collision, then regain my balance. Huh? It appears the woman was walking a dog, a pretty big one at that. It warns me away with a low growl. I suppose it thinks I'm a thug out to hurt its owner. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't want to get bitten by that dog. No, thank you. We flee the scene, leaving apologizing in our wake. What? So we ran away, and then we ran away again. You don't see me playing these kinds of games. These aren't really 18+ games. This is just like, what was it? Those Sakura games. Like Sakura MMO or whatever. It's on Steam, so it's obviously not gonna get to that level. Huff huff. Okay, we should be good now. Wait a sec. Why have I been on the run at full speed until now again? Sumi, are you okay? That was a lot of running. Hang on, she's a ninja. Yesterday she nonchalantly told me she ran across the rooftops. Suddenly, undeniably, in better physical condition than me. I bet you've been running like this since you were a kid, huh? Like ninja training and stuff? No response from Sumi. Sumi? I glanced behind me, but no one was there. Sumi! That's weird. Where'd she go? Crap. Now I've got to go look for her. Even if I just leave her now, I have a feeling there'll still be a trouble. Catching my breath, I head back the way I come, determined to find Sumi. On the way back, I can't help feeling I heard a scream from far away. Huh? Huh? Could that possibly be Sumi's voice? I walked in the direction of the voice. Words came clearer and clearer as I draw near. Finally arrived at the source. I see Sumi hanging on the telephone pole up ahead. What in the world are you doing up there? A dog? Hang on. Just below the telephone pole that Sumi is clicking to is a huge dog belonging to the woman I almost bumped into. She can't cover up. That's literally her costume from where she's from. Encourage? I'll help. The dog giving Sumi trouble looks like a breed called a shepherd. The owner is nowhere to be seen. The shark team with large body appears furious enough to tear a person to shreds. Shepherd barks and then jumps at Sumi and she looks pathetic clinging to the telephone phone like that. Sumi, are you okay? Oh. No, not at all. cries out in the voice like a scared little girl. I gotta do something. Sumi, hold on, I'm gonna save you. I have to prepare myself for the worst. If I can just tell the shepherd, if I can just call the shepherd's attention my way, then he'll leave Sumi alone. The only fault is my plan is that I can't guarantee any success. More importantly, I've got to put Sumi at ease. I see a leash hanging loosely on the dog's collar. The leash is still attached to the collar. My guess is that the owner couldn't keep up with her dog and then took chase for Sumi and lost hold of the leash. If I can get a hold of that leash, I could pull the dog away from the telephone pole. I mean, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. I could pull the dog away from the telephone pole. The telephone. Let's pray he doesn't leap at me when I try. Slowly, I steadily draw closer. Yep, clearly he's noticed me. From a dog's point of view, letting someone other than their owner grab their leash has got to be absolutely unacceptable. Nope, this is terrifying. He's gonna jump at me in any second. Pull yourself together, man. If you run away, you'll look like a total loser. I'm not a bad guy, okay? I squat down and close the gap between us. Yes. Approaching the dog slowly, I managed to grab hold of the leash. Oh? As soon as I get my hands on the leash, he comes towards me, tail wagging. There we go. Who's a good boy? When I give him a pat on the head, he closes his eyes in puppy bliss. I was ready to defend the furious attack, so this reaction is unexpected, to say the least. Now that I think about it, there are a lot of big dogs who tend to have gentle natures. That lady is scared of you. Why don't we give her some space? He plainly looks sad when I tell him that. Sumi is scared of him. He's pretty adorable after all. Hey, you can come down now. I yelled at Sumi after putting some space between myself and the pole. Sumi doesn't even so much as budge. What's wrong? I'm holding the leash, so don't worry. She said she was afraid of dogs, but it seems like this is quite a strong phobia. Look what a good boy he is, see? I petted the shepherd once again. He barked sadly at Sumi. Sorry. Oh, that was a lady. Sorry, I'm so sorry about all this. Oh, no, I'm to blame as well for almost crashing into you before. We bow to each other, apologizing as the woman tries to catch her breath after running over. Oh, you're holding his leash? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I shouldn't have. Say, miss, I had the leash over to the owner. How unusual. My puppy hates when men try to hold his leash. You two must be on the same wavelength. Would you like to play with him again sometime? Sure, that sounds great. I guess friends can be found in most unexpected places. I'll make sure to carry snacks with me next time. I have no experience owning a dog. What kind of snacks do they like again? I'll check it out online when I have time. What is he doing? Now then. After checking that the dog is out of sight, I call Sumi again, who was stuck clinging to the telephone pole. Oh, you got telephone right this time. Hey, up there. It's about time you get down, don't you think? Don't worry, the owner took him home. As if my words were signal, Sumi just slides down the pole without the slightest hesitation. Just when she was about to stumble, her legs fold and sits on the spot? Wait, what? Her legs fold and she sits on the spot. Hey. Sumi manages to smile while she scratches her nose in embarrassment. Are you going to be sitting there for a while? I couldn't do that. Come on, I'll give you a piggyback ride. Why not? You don't want a piggyback? You don't want a piggyback ride from the likes of me? Isn't it a little too late for that? I did find you collapsed on the street from hunger, you know. You have to listen to your master, Sumi. Enough already. Just get on. Sumi replies abruptly and then slowly comes onto my back. I make sure she's holding on tight and start walking back home. Not at all. Breakfast though? Yeah. I've got some concerns regarding Engel's coefficients now. We continue on without talking for a while, but eventually Sumi breaks in the silence. I can tell by her voice that she's pretty bummed out about all this. That's not true. Everyone has a few fears that they have to deal with. Oh yeah, or even techniques where ninjas use animal companions, aren't there? I remember a scene from a manga where a character summons an animal to his side. Jesus Christ, he's literally talking about Naruto. Kakashi. Fire jutsu sure is cool and all, but you can't deny the more classic arts like summoning. Summoning jutsu! Sumi, are you skilled in summoning? That's not very clear, so you're not good at it? Why can't you give me a straight answer? Sumi seems to make a decision about something and starts to fidget on my back. What is she planning? Wait. I hear a light pop. However, there was no sign of a dog or a cat appearing anywhere. Huh? Was that a no-go? Looking at the direction that Sumi indicates, I see a small creature in the middle of the street. That's a mouse, right? Speaking of summoning, I expected along the lines of dog or crow. I hadn't anticipated this. A little mouse scurries towards Sumi and stands directly in front of her as if awaiting her command. Definitely unanticipated, but I can't deny that it's a fine example of an animal summoning. Wow, that's impressive. You did a great job. Why'd you think I laugh at you? You hate dogs, so what's the point in pushing yourself to do the impossible? I can't see her face, but I get the feeling she's feeling anxious. At least she's not afraid of rats. Just wondering, why are you so bad with dogs? Considering what just happened, her phobia is no joke. Something? That's all? Ah, I see. A childhood trauma, I suppose. When I was in kindergarten, I've been bitten by a snake, and since then I've never liked reptiles. Still, I wouldn't cause an uproar like Sumi had. Because of her fear, it seems like she prefers summoning something inoffensive like a mouse. A mouse would make a fine ninja companion. It's small, so it could sneak around effortlessly. Well, to each their own. Sumi, what's wrong with that? Out of all the encouraging faces that popped into my head, that's the only thing I could manage the voice. She may have faults and be a bit clumsy, but Sumi is trying her best to become a first-rate ninja. Isn't that enough? She has nothing to be ashamed of. Why am I reading this as if I'm talking to myself? I think I feel... Wait. She found to summon a giant rat. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. That Chaz summons. few days have passed and Sumi decided to start living with me. I need to save. Chapter 3. Nice. Okay, back. Helping. Oh, she already said that. As usual, Sumi stuffs the mouthful after mouthful of rice with a beaming smile on her face. I said before her, she's chow young. Thinking of making just one suggestion. Hey Sumi, what do you think about helping me out around the house? Since she's arrived, not only have the dirty dishes and laundry increased, but so have my food cost. I've got to work and don't have time for the accumulating amount of housework. Let's see, cleaning and stuff? Huh? She thinks I'm calling a hitman. Whoa. I think you got the wrong idea. And when I said clean up, I don't mean assassinate. Sheesh, how vicious are you? Cleaning the house, like taking out garbage, dusting, and so on. That kind of cleaning is not something one would normally misunderstand. I'm the one in shock here. I've been swamped with work. I'm letting you stay here, so could I ask you this as a favor? You're a lifesaver. Alright, let's figure out what to do after breakfast. Sumi looks back at me with a carefree smile. I like your peppy attitude, but we gotta do something about that rice stuck on your cheek. Alright, why don't you start by washing the dishes? Sure. What is this sudden crushing sense of unease? Unease, she's gonna mess it up. There was a combination with the fire jutsu earlier. Obviously, to my unease, Sumi, skillful, gathers the dishes from the table and carries them to the sink. Do you help with chores at home a lot? What does she mean, but? That's super suspicious. Uh-oh. I see. Even Sumi's parents are begging her not to help. She's getting paid with food. You're literally feeding her every day. Maybe she wanted you to concentrate on your training. What did you do? Sumi's panic is couple. I look in the direction of the kitchen sink. You okay? Sumi had just caught a plate mere inches from the floor. Oh, really? She continues to drop plates, barely catching them at the last moment, escaping disaster. Dear Sumi's mother, I really do empathize with you. Despite her leave it to me attitude, as an observer, I'm on the edge of my seat. I suppose that since that she's a ninja, she's compensating for her clumsiness with her quick reflexes. Let me think. At this rate, any chores using gas would be unwise, so definitely no cooking. Hopefully she can manage cleaning on her own. Next, can you clean up the house? Hi! Here, this is the vacuum cleaner. The outlet is over there. Wait, she knows what that is? I'll take out the trash. Wait, maybe I was right. I knew it! Vacuum! Are you serious? She's never heard of a rice cooker, so not knowing what a vacuum cleaner or either is reasonably... Wait. Why am I justifying this? How did you clean your house? That's a lot of outdated cleaning equipment. I see. I'm sure that using machines would take away any meaningful training. But not knowing what an outlet is, that's just bizarre. Adventure. For now, just stick to this outlet. Then press this button and the vacuum cleaner will turn on. Q, don't leave her with it. When you want it to stop, press the same button. That's all. Easy, right? Stick the black tail on the wall and press the round red button. Black tail, why can't she just say plug? Yep, you got it. Sumi rests her chin on her fist and nods her head and down pensively a few times. I'm not positive she understands, but it should be fine. Can you at least show her first? Everything is peachy until I have one foot out the door to take out the trash. It's not the sound of the vacuum cleaner that worries me, rather than the sound of a few metallic snaps, as if something broke. That vacuum tends to jam, but if it sucks up something strange, I call to her just to be sure. Did something get stuck in the vacuum? I peep around the corner of the room to see Sumi on the guard with her throwing stars and knives. Ah! Lying on the floor in front of Sumari is a miserable, broken carcass of a vacuum cleaner stabbed clean through another one of her throwing stars and knives. How did this happen? Of course not. My vacuum cleaner is destroyed. Jesus Christ, woman. Well, she did say she'd never seen a vacuum cleaner before. The sudden loud noise must have petrified her. I told you you should have showed her before you left. Wait, doesn't that mean she had to chuck her knives at it? That doesn't mean she had to chuck her knives at it. Huh? I'm just about to call to Sumari, who's poking the vacuum, but the tip of her throwing knife. That's when my phone started to buzz. Why does it have to be now? Bouncing at the string, I see the word on display. What now? Aren't you going to look for a job? We fought about it ever since she only texted me when she was talking about work. Oh, that was the night I met Sumi. Other than that, my parents usually contact me when it's important or an emergency. I should pick it up. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Sumi is still zoned out. I press the answer button. Hello? Oh, hello, it's Mom. What is it? I told you a million times I'm not interested in any job. It's not that. It's about your... Sumi grabs my hand and pulls me towards her chest, forcefully peering into my phone's screen. Wait, she grabs my hand and pulls it towards her chest. You mean arm? I wouldn't say hand. It is definitely arm. What is your problem? I'm making a phone call, so chill out. I'd accidentally hit the speaker button. My mom's voice echoed throughout the room. Of course, so just quiet down for a minute. Who's this? Who's this? Are you my son's girlfriend? Master's mother? Nothing! It's nothing, Mom! Listen, here, young man, I understand dating girls, but should you be making her call you that? Mom, it's not. Oh no, she's making it worse. Shut up already. By the time I finished teaching Sumi about the chores while simultaneously trying to get things done, the sun has already started to set. It's already nighttime when I eventually get dinner on the table. Man, I'm beat. I never thought teaching housework to someone would be so exhausting. I want to know what happened in that call. The housework was part of it, but that phone call had caused me the most mental exhaustion. My mother had misunderstood the whole situation. It had taken a considerable amount of time to dispel her doubts. In the end, the phone call hadn't even been urgent. All she wanted to talk about was getting rid of my childhood toys. I could care less. Just figure it out without me. I get it. Give me a minute. It's on the way. Sumi has a satisfied look on her face after finishing her chores all day. Completely shameless. That's what that smile is. Skimming rice I cooked from this morning into the bowl. I handed it to Sumi. Sumi opens her mouth wide and piles her heaping spoonful of rice. She sure loves eating. Ever since Sumi arrived, I've been cooking 5 cups of rice a day. At first I thought 3 would be too much. But she's eating every last bit, with so much enthusiasm that she'd probably eat mine if I don't pay attention. As long as she enjoys eating this much, as the cook, I couldn't be happier. Will you be able to use the appliances tomorrow? What state? I already told. Wait, why are you asking these questions? It's Georgia. Alright, if you're sure. I still feel uneasy, but if she says so, the whole thing's gonna burn down tomorrow. Handing me the letter, Sumi sticks out her chest proudly, as if saying, "Look what I did." Haha! Thank you. Like I explained to you this afternoon, you can throw away all the flyers in the mailbox. You got everything else, right? Hi! After hearing her cheerful confirmation, I looked down at the envelope. Credit card bill. This shouldn't be urgent. I'll check it later. Nobody writes letters these days. Okay, problem today. What do you mean problem today? With the difference in culture and old-fashioned ideas, I almost start to think that Sumi time traveled here from the past. I began to wonder what Sumi's home is like. You don't have phones or vacuum cleaners, not to mention outlets? Do places like that really exist nowadays? Bumpkin? No? You said it, not me. I never said that. Honestly, I'm just curious. I knew it. I had a feeling that it was a hidden village of sorts. Huh? Really? New blood? It seems like a pretty small community. Inviting in new blood must be to avoid marriage between relatives. Apparently, they have no contact other than that. That's why she'd been so unfamiliar with an outlet and other appliances. Suddenly, diving into civilized society from that environment must be confusing. You're eager enough, that's for sure. Still, I'm not about to let her rip my things to pieces with her throwing knives at every new discovery. Okay, that background looks straight out of Naruto. What background? She could be talking about new blood or whatever. Yeah, I knew that. Sorry for the weird reaction. Oh, I'll read it later. Don't worry. It's one thing while I'm eating alone, but opening this in the middle of our dinner would doubtedly be a bad mannered. No, I'm fine. I still have some left. While I'm lost in that, Sumi paces doesn't slow and she continues to suck down rice like a vacuum cleaner. The rice cooker is empty before I can blink. The one from the trees from before. In the time I ate one bowl of rice, how many did Sumi devour? I'll try counting next time. Sumi gazes slowly, lifts from her empty bowl, and slides it towards me. She peeps at me through upturned eyelashes? Huh? What is it? Don't worry about that. It's okay. It was old anyways. So now I have an excuse to buy a new one. Sure, so don't feel bad about it. A smile blossoms on her face. Yup, a smiling face definitely suits Sumi. I almost forgot about that broken vacuum cleaner until she mentioned that. I completely forgot about the vacuum. Actually, maybe I'd be avoiding thinking about it. I've been avoiding. I just don't have enough money to consider a new one right now. In my situation, a broom and dustpan might be more financially advised. Let's do this. Yeah, master, where are you gone? Where are you gone? Why do they keep messing up these words? I'm going to the home center, remember? I'm leaving the chores to you tomorrow. Well, I thought I'd go get you a broom and cloth and stuff. I think that's the best thing about these games is that some of the texts might be wrong. Haha, I'm counting on you. Please don't break any dishes. I slightly pray as Sumi waves goodbye to me. Oh man, rain. I made it all the way home. I made it all the way to the home center to buy the cleaning supplies. When I leave the shop after getting my shopping done, it's raining buckets. I feel stupid forking out money for a new umbrella and run home instead. Maybe I should have gotten an umbrella after all. I like how I don't even know if he's at the house or he's outside, but why is it showing inside? It's too late to regret now. I'm already soaking wet anyways. Didn't Sumi said she was getting the bath clean? It would be a pain to go all the way back inside with these dripping clothes. I'll just take the first bath. Oh, he did get home. Okay. Taking my pants and shirt off in the entryway, I stand there in my boxers. I swiftly move to the bathroom, trying not to drip any rainwater on the floor. This is the convenient part about sharing the household with someone. Yikes, it's cold. Glad I got Sumi to wash the bath. Huh? I already sense something is off the second I step into the bathroom. Before my eyes is a half-naked Sumi. Sumi blushes and looks away from me. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's keep this up. I'm pretty sure she's gonna... Okay, oh crap, this is bad. She's going to snap. For my part, this was an unavoidable accident. But how can I convince her? Apologize. I mean, I can't look away. When I try, my line of vision just becomes fixated on Sumi's naked body. So soft, so fit, a million thoughts run through my head at the sight of her body. At the end of the rush, I find myself wondering Will she get mad if I touch her? Of course she'll get pissed. What are you thinking? Sumi's chilling gaze brings me back to my senses. What am I doing? Apologize first should be a no-brainer. I leap out of the bathroom and close the door behind me. I'm sorry. I never thought you'd be in there. She's still making that noise. Total silence from the bathroom. Of course you would. What? I heard the sound of door opening. She must have gone into the take a bath. Oh man, I really pissed her off. I think as I lean against the bathroom door. Damn, even I wouldn't have flipped out about that. I would have just been like, oh, you're in here? Alright, I'm gonna step out. After Sumi finishes her bath, I go to take my turn. I know I should apologize when she re-entered the main room, but something told me now is not the time to start a conversation. I finish my bath and try to apologize to Sumi when she calls me over. Which leads me to the point. This feels serious. Wait, no. I got a glimpse of Sumi changing and that was wrong. But it's not the end of the world. Sumi? No. It's nothing. What is this oppressive atmosphere? I'm scared of saying the wrong thing and digging myself even a deeper hole. Yes? Oh, so she is a tsundere. Good call. Somebody in the... I think someone in the chat called it. Well, that's true, but... if I add, I'm used to living alone here, she'll get even more angry. Even I can give myself credit for understanding that. You can become a failure as a ninja just for that? Anyway, what does your father have to do with this? Yeah, right. Well, I never had a girlfriend, so what do I know about romantic relationships anyway? But these days, since there's such things as a shotgun wedding, some couples must be seeing each other naked before marriage. When she says it's known, could she mean possibly that it's ninja law? Hey, I wasn't naked and you weren't naked either, right? That's not a failure. Not completely. No, that would be a distasteful jab right about now. It only makes things worse. If you and I keep our mouths shut, your father will never know, right? Who would go out on my... Who would go What? Who would go out of my way to announce? Who would go out of their way to announce? Yep, I saw her naked. I've never had a girlfriend, so I don't know if that's normal, but still. I wouldn't do that. Faced with a glare like that, why would I willingly jump out of the pan into the fire? But that is... sorry. I'll be careful next time. Sumeri is holding up the cleaning equipment that I brought her earlier. Great. Now I know you can do it. It's a big help. Sumeri smiles bashfully while nodding. Apparently, Sumi wants to decide where to clean and start walking around the room. Watching Sumi, something suddenly occurs to me. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that credit card bill. I opened the envelope that been left on my desk and checked its contents. I mentally prepare myself for the big bill, considering I've been spending a lot more money on food since Sumi got here. I rub my eyes in disbelief, but the figure on the paper remains the same. 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000? No. There are way too many digits here. There's one more zero here than it should be. Did I really spend that much? Could this be because of Sumi's food budget? I'd anticipated large food expenses, but this is way more than I expected. I should get paid for work before this money is withdrawn. But I'm worried about next month's bill. I side-eyed Sumi, who calmed down a bit after her search for places to clean. I trusted Sumi with the cleaning, asking her to take on the burden of a part-time job would be overdoing it, right? I need another job. If I change the paying and the installments, this will become a battle to keep up with the interest. Perhaps she heard me muttering to myself. Sumi approaches me and tilts her head to the side to peek at my face. No, it's nothing. If I explain my financial concerns to Sumi, I know she'll end up feeling guilty. We hadn't known each other for long, but Sumi is pretty reliable. She may be clumsy and out of touch with modern society, but she's an earnest girl at heart. Sumi replies with an "oh" and returns to her cleaning tools, fidgeting with them. I turn on my desk and start up my laptop. I hope I can find a decent part-time job. Staff needed, urgent, high wages, and so on. I check recruitment advertisements where these slogans are lined up one after another. The only jobs that offer flexibility or temp work. That's not secure enough. Other part-time jobs like staff work or management are few far between. Ideally, I want something that doesn't interfere with my current job, but I'm hardly in the position to make any demands. Nothing in particular. Close the browser page and manage a sneak peek. This will all come to nothing if I'm caught now. My cell phone. Well, it's similar. You can use it for almost anything. I can teach you how to use it, but promise you won't chuck your throwing stars at it, okay? She blushed at the words and that had spilled from her mouth. She's gonna throw stars at it. It seems she's remembering the vacuum cleaner since she destroyed it not so long ago. This is so expensive, I can't even get compared to a vacuum cleaner. She can break anything else, not my laptop. Alright, take a seat then. Hi. Giving up my seat to Sumi, I ended up standing next to her. Use this to move the arrow around on the screen. I used the mouse to give her a little demonstration. It can't be that astonishing, but considering how she reacted to the rice cooker, it's to be expected. Little by little, I'll show her how to operate my laptop until she can execute some simple functions. Normally, I only use the internet, so this should be enough for now. Looking at the letters displayed, Sumi concentrates hard on entering something in the web browser. As is, she'll probably be focused on my computer for a while. Meanwhile, I'll just job hunting. With my attention on my phone, I checked a few recruitment sites. Recently, there are more and more sites like this, yet I can't decide if it's convenient or inconvenient. There's just too much information, I have to shift through it all. For now, I search for a job with a flexible schedule and high wages. That, plus something I could do long term. It won't be easy finding something that good. As I expected, late night work really has the best pay. There are less customers than during the day, and the wages are higher because it's nighttime. While searching for work, I noticed that Sumi had frozen in front of the computer. Sumi, what is it? Glancing over Sumi's shoulder on the screen, what I see there is... Whoa, no. My secret collection, of course. This includes photos of sexy women posing seductively. Crap. When I asked her to clean, I got rid of all my dirty magazines, but I'd still been careless. I never imagined Sumi would eventually use my computer. Slam. In an extremely calm and collected manner, I quietly closed my laptop. How could this happen? In the darkest recesses of my hard drive, protected by a password. Sumi, you saw nothing, understand? Understand? What? I get it over with. I've taken enough damage mentally for one day. Tomorrow, how am I supposed to interact with the girl I'm living after she's seen all my private fun time materials? If she ever tells me, so this is what you do your free time, master, I may not be able to recover. What did she just say?
女の人すごく気持ちよさそう。
Ah, stop! Just stop! Not another word! No way, she has no idea. Dear Sumi's parents, I don't mean to criticize the way you raised your daughter, but maybe her sex education has been a bit sparse? Wait a minute, didn't Sumi say that a girl can only show her naked body to her promised one? I thought this was a ninja tradition. Tradition? Oh yeah, it was tradition. I saw something else. But that can't be right. After all, female ninjas are supposed to be supposedly knowledgeable and skilled in the art of lovemaking. That means Sumi lacks the sexual knowledge is surely a gift from her parents. I'm sorry, Sumi's parents, who I've never met. Sumi returns home for some suspicious eyebrows raising life facts. What will my excuse be? They're not doing anything. I don't know either. I'm sorry. I know exactly what they're doing. Just forget it, and don't ask anyone else about it. Don't you dare go around talking to the neighbors about this, got it? Yes, keep it a secret, please. Now, time for bed. I abruptly cut off our conversation and run away, escaping the bathroom to the bathroom scene. I've got to move the contents to my hard drive. Overcome with the fear of being discovered again, I reached out for my blue toothbrush. Damn. How did she even find that? A few weeks have passed since I had a new work to do. The tight spot I've been because of rising food costs and good old Ingniel's coefficient. At first I thought it would be so tough, but the exhaustion continues to pile on day after day. Whew. I have more morning shifts these days, and even if I'm physically exhausted, my body has started waking up automatically at the same time. Sumi's in bed, snoring away, like always. I start getting ready for work to make myself breakfast, all while wondering if I get caught up this type of life cycle if I get a company job. For Sir Musi, the smell of breakfast is her daily alarm clock, so by the time I finish praying, she's awake. Hey, breakfast is almost ready. Go wash your face.
Hi.
Yes, dear. After our usual morning exchange, my day finally begins. Seriously? We don't have a backup? Oh, I must have slipped my mind. We're running out of everything, aren't we? Well, I'll grab some on the way home today. I discuss our lack of household items with Sumi as I set breakfast on the table. This is our daily routine. Thanks to Sumi mastering the housework, I can concentrate entirely on working. Well, she does make the occasional mistake. That being said, her mistakes aren't exactly life-threatening. At first, it gotten worked up when she broke my vacuum cleaner, but now she's using it like a regular pro. She can be clumsy, but otherwise I believe she's pretty talented. She may even cook. Someday. I've never eaten a girl's home cooking. It would be like a dream come true. Huh? What's different? I asked, surprised, never before seen an expression serious on her face. Isn't the same? I didn't change the seasoning or anything. You noticed that, didn't you? Did you? Oh, nothing's changed with me. Still, I can't lie that the fatigue has been accumulating. Providing for two people is certainly a 7 days a week job. I'm still young, so I don't think I'll collapse from overwork. But if it's showing on my face, it must be kind of serious. Sumi's actually worried about me. I can't help thinking how happy that makes me. But who would have thought my fatigue would affect even my cooking? The fact that Sumi noticed proves me that she's not normal. She must be in observant eyes of a ninja. Looking down at my hand, I noticed my cup is gone. I dropped it while spacing out for a moment. Huh? The contents of my fallen card are spreading across the table.
主様、ちゃんと持たないと。早く何か拭くもの。
My bad. I'll use these tissues. I grab a few tissues from the small pack and then hand the rest to Sumi. She takes out a few and starts frisking the wipe table.
主様は濡れたりしてない？
No, I'm fine.
よかった。
Am I causing her to needlessly worry? If so, maybe I should just upfront and talk to her about it. Wait, I may not be aware of it, but could this affect her duties of becoming a proper ninja? Sumi left her village to train her after all. If I put her in a panic and it interferes with her training, I'd feel terrible. Oh well, keep my mouth shut. If I explain my situation to Sumi, she may feel responsible.
ねえ、主様？これがコスプレイヤーっていう人たち？
Huh? Why'd she bring up cosplayers? I think then I see her pointing at the advertisement that's been stuck inside my pack of tissues. No, that's just help wanted ad for a maid cafe.
メイド喫茶。求人？
When you go downtown, you always see those girls in frilly dresses trying to select customers, right? They're looking for girls like that.
ああ、見たことあるかも。ご主人様を探してる感じだったよね。
They're not looking for real masters. That's just what they call their customers.
ふーん。このお仕事って私にもできるのかな？
No! No way, Sumi.
だって私と同じような仕事なんでしょ？
Not so different? It's completely different. A ninja and a cosplay maid? Can't think of a single thing they have in common.
私も主様って呼んでるでしょ？この人たちもご主人様って、それでご主人様から受けた任務を遂行するんだよね。
It's just a service. It's not like those girls are actually servants. It's not even their duty. Hang on a second here. If you think about it, the relationship between Sumi and I is pretty weird. Basically, I'm living together with some mysterious girl. Plus, Sumi is not exactly in my service. She's no servant, who will do whatever I command. Maybe you do have something in common.
でしょ？でもこの服って動きにくそうだよね。邪魔になったりしないのかな？
Well, maids aren't always as flashy as this. Normally, they dress more modestly.
え、諜報活動とか闇討ちとかしないの？
Yeah, maids don't. Yeah, maids don't sew that. Do that. How unsettling. That's just rude for all the wholesome maids working out there. When it comes down to it, martial arts is the more your thing, Sumi.
そりゃあもちろん忍者ですから。
That wasn't a compliment. So you're saying espionage is a normal activity for you?
今はまだ真似事くらいかな。一人前になったら偉い人から直接依頼されたりもするんだけど、私はまだ半人前だし。
A half ninja, huh? Uh-oh, almost time for work. Glancing at my wall clock, I realize I got to leave and I won't make it to work in time. That's enough talk for now. We can discuss the main thing later.
うん、それはいいけど、まだお椀にお米が残ってるよ。ちゃんと朝ごはん食べないと倒れちゃうよ。ただでさえ顔色が悪いんだし。
I said I'm fine. I don't eat that much anyways. A complete lie. Of course, I may not eat as much as Sumi, but I used to eat as much as an average adult male. Now my stomach goes over capacity from nothing. A single bowl of rice. Huh. You weren't getting the second helping either?
そう？私いつもそんなにおかわりしてる？
Well, more than today at least. Whatever. I'm leaving for work. Thanks in advance for the housework.
うん。主様、無理はしないでね。
It's not hentai. I'll tell you what it is. Feeling guilty about Sumi, who's nodding her head in worry, I head towards the work. You're gonna have to keep worrying, girl. A few days later, and I'm still in a never-ending cycle of work. Luckily, I was able to leave work early because of my schedule overlapping with another staff member. I'm taking consecutive shifts, so the store manager suggested I take off early and rest. I decided to accept his generous offer. On the way home, I inspect the flyer I received from my boss. Flyer is for a maid cafe. Coincidentally, a very small one. I've been talking to Suri about it the other day. My boss mentioned he's a regular here, didn't he? Well, he goes every week and always has the latest info. Via some social work, I'm a bit surprised that this is the last time it is. According to my boss, one of the new maids here is ridiculously cute. He couldn't stop talking about how cute she is, I wonder. He's a pervert. The end. I asked him to show me a picture and prove it. But he flat out refused, insisting I go see her in person. I'm not in the maid cafes at all. Same. But I can't help wonder about how cute the new maid is. Did he let me off early so I could check out the maid cafe? I recall the excitement written on my boss's face and start to think of my intuition is correct. Be an instant fan from the first moment. You won't be able to resist. So go on and so on and so on. Getting flyers from the cafe to his employees itself is a little intense. It was one of those flyers that I received. It includes an entry ticket and a coupon for one free drink. Did I really enjoy being called Master so much? My current roommate is doing the exact same thing, calling me Master. There's no doubt Sumi would look super cute as a maid, since the real product is so good looking. Whatever she wears looks good on her. I can say confidently that Sumi would be instantly popular if she worked at the maid cafe. I'm just worried she might take off with the guy that can feed her more than I can. What should I do? The maid cafe on the flyer is on my way home. My boss would probably be annoyed if he heard I didn't go. But I know that Sumi is home waiting for me. I had a chance to leave early, so I should take advantage of the time to get back to Sumi. Lately, she seems more and more concerned about my well-being. With these thoughts swimming through my head, I suddenly notice my phone buzzing, message on the phone. My boss, have fun at the maid cafe. Sheesh. Now I really have no choice. Forgive me, Sumi. I have to feel like a married man who's sneaking off to the gentleman's club with his work buddies. Not that I've ever been in a place like that. If I see a maid like one of those girls at the club, I'm sure that my next shift at work will be spent lost in daydreaming. Musing about what kind of daydream I could get away with, I poke my head in the cafe. Are we actually going to see them, or are we just going to see Sumi? So, this is it? For the meeting, it looks like a normal cafe or restaurant. The only unusual part is the fact that maids are walking around serving the customers. Here we go. Prepare myself mentally and emotionally, I step inside. Welcome home, master. Greeted by a soft, coaxing voice, I'm a little startled. Wait, what? Why am I incredibly embarrassed? Oh, can I use this coupon? Yes, of course. Let me show you your seat. Okay. I'm completely caught up in your space. There are quite a few maids cafes like this in Akihabara. Seeing the staff dressed as maids and handing out flyers on the street is an everyday sight. I can't help feeling like I'm getting the special treatment when a girl in an actual maid costume is calling me master. I think I'm starting to understand my manager's slight obsession with this place. I sit down and listen to the waitress explain the menu. Explanation of the menu. On the menu, there's foods like an omelet, rice, and stew. There's drinks and stuff and coffee and tea. It looks like you can get light meals here as well. Plus, I supposedly choose to eat whoever I designate as my favorite maid. This is your first time here, master, so please try the free course instead of designating a maid. My recommendation is the omelet with rice. I see how this works. I check the price of the free maid course along with the omelet and rice. That ain't cheap! Whoa, this is way too expensive. Why is the omelet rice suddenly the same price as a steak? No, it must be free. It must be the free maid cafe. Free maid course? That's so pricey. I heard that maid cafes can be high priced, but this is ridiculous. I'll give up on the idea of the free maid course and omelet with rice. Just to drink, just to get a drink instead. Huh? The maid steps out into the hall in the back. In appearance, she is clearly superior to the other waitresses. With a smile on her face, she merely assists the customers. Something tells me I know that her face. What am I saying? Of course I do.
ご注文はお決まりですか、ご主人様。
Unlike the other girls, she doesn't have an apologetic tone or attitude. It's other than Sumi. With those clothes and that attitude, she's totally different Sumi. That girl just started working here recently. She's so cute and has become Miss Popular almost instantly. Is that so? Precisely as my boss had kindly explained to me. Huh, so the girl my boss was talking about was actually Sumi. Honestly, she's more of a destructive force than I ever imagined. I can say for sure that if I had gotten customer service like that before I'd known her, I would be your fan too. Sumi-chan. Sumi-chan, can I order?
Hi! 今行きます!
It was a random dude. Despite having complained about the difficulty of working in a maid cafe, she swirls around the cafe in what seems to be perfect comfort.
お待たせしました。ご注文のオムライスです。
Sumi-chan, I'm looking forward to your drawing
かし
performance.
こまりました。それでは、すみれのお絵描きパフォーマンス入りま。
Oh, I clicked too quick. After her announcement, Sumi breaks into a dance, swishing the skirt of her maid in her hand and the bottle of ketchup? I suppose that customer ordered a picture drawn on his omelet. Sumi can really do that? The eyes of almost all the men in the cafe are focused exclusively on Sumi. Even at the sight of her smile, the calls of her fans spread throughout the cafe. She's like a pop idol. She's the same old Sumi, but somehow completely different. What is this strange feeling? Is it jealousy? As I grapple the complicated emotions regarding this new Sumi, I see her start to head in my direction. Oh god. I don't know what to do. Hold on. I want to talk to her because I know she'll just talk to me. But at the same time, I don't... Here's the situation. I think about this, like, deeply. Because if I talk to her, it'll throw her off completely on what she's doing. If I say nothing, then she'll just keep doing what she's doing, and I won't do anything that'll affect her. So I'm gonna keep watching. Now that I think of it, to learn about the world is also one of the goals of Sumi's training. Knowing Sumi, she wouldn't just start a half-hearted job half-heartedly. I'm sure this is her way of working hard in order to become a full-fledged ninja. There it is. That's the answer I wanted. I probably shouldn't interfere. Master, is something wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Wait, I know. You want to choose Sumi as your designated maid. What? No, that's not it at all. It's alright. There's plenty of masters who come here to see Sumi. So I still have to enter. What exactly is alright about this? I didn't know that Sumi had gotten a part-time job, and she also has no idea she's been busted. Considering this, bumping into each other here would be awkward at best. Let's see. I'll put Sumi down as one of your choices. Oh, no, Master, I'm sorry. But this isn't your lucky day. It looks like she's fully booked today. It's because she's so darn cute. Oh, really? I can't decide whether I'm relieved or disappointed. What is this weird sensation? I feel as if Sumi is a distant stranger and I can't suppress the tightness in my chest. Fully booked, huh? Well, go figure. Just look at her. I thought any clothes would suit her, but now I just realized I prefer how Sumi looks in Japanese clothes. As a maid, she appears more girly than usual, has a healthy glow as she goes about cheerfully helping customers. Perhaps it's the skirt? Why are you talking about clothes, dude? Let her go. But it almost seems she's floating around. It's kind of a maid really existed. Unsure she'd be forgiven for no matter how clumsy. If she finds out I'm staring at her, how will she react? She'll flip out, I'm assuming. That's the only thing. I'd be wrong for me to rain on her parade and ruin all her hard work here. I should go home for a delicious meal for her. Making a sudden decision, I turned to the maid who guided me to my seat. Sorry, I just remembered something I gotta do. I'll see you next time. Oh really? What about your reservation with Sumi? If you have time, she's free for 1 p.m. the day after tomorrow. No, it's okay. Are you sure? We hope to see you again soon, Master. We promise you the only best of service. Thanks! Oppressed by the sudden crush of maids crowding me, I hurried, escaped outside, avoiding being noticed by Sumi. Okay, we got out. We didn't bother her, nothing. Whew. Yeah. I can't help feel a bit regretful as I'm getting dinner ready. I didn't realize I was there. She hadn't realized I was there. I could have stayed and fully enjoyed the sight of Sumi in her maid outfit. Why had I chosen to run home instead? I missed a good opportunity. No, I would have gotten in the way. Plus, an acquaintance going there as a customer is pretty embarrassing in the first place. Let's just say I made the right choice. But still, I don't remember Sumi being that cute. No, I've known she's cute since the night I met her, but her new outfit really changed everything. I can't get Sumi out of my head. I practically faint imagining myself being called Master by Sumi when she's dressed as the maid. Sumi, you're home early. No, it's not that. Well, I've been suffering in mental agony imagining you as a maid. Yeah, right. I'll die before I admit that. My boss let me off. He was concerned I've been working too hard. Anyways, go wash your hands and freshen up. Dinner's practically done. I almost forgot. If you got any laundry, put it out. I'll wash it later with everything else. She's hiding her maid outfit. The weather is supposed to be bad tomorrow. Those maid dresses don't look like they'll dry easily. You should wash it as soon as possible. This is some shit I would do. I just casually throw it out there but not bring it out. Oh yeah, don't maid clothes normally go to the dry cleaners? All that's left is your shirt and apron, right? Oh man, this is fun. Uh-oh. Oh crap. Here I've been discussing the laundry completely obliviously. Oh no, he was doing obliviously? I would have done it on purpose. Sumiri is pointing a temporary finger in my direction. There was no promise stuff, Kiki. This isn't... There's none of that here. Not in this game. There's like picture angles or whatever, but you're not... It's not anything like I did with that other game. Calm down, okay? Whoa, Miss Sumi, is that your throwing knife I see you're taking out right now? I think it suits you. I mean, you look really cute in my opinion. Today on the way home. She's squeak. Okay, Squeaky. It seems I only dug myself in deeper. Gripping her knife, Sumi inches closer and closer. But then, when we're face to face, she suddenly drops her arms and hangs her shoulders dejectedly. Uh-huh. Stop being so pessimistic. Come on, dinner first. Saying this, I lightly push Ame towards the table. Still silent, Sumiri doesn't answer. The bowl of rice would normally be getting refilled at this point. It's still only half eaten. Why did you start a part-time job? It must be part of your training, right? You know, the ninja training? That's why you came to the city, isn't it? I'm about to go back to bed. I woke up for nothing. Wait, go back to bed? You had to go back to bed? A different reason? Outside the training was another reason. Could a ninja have for being the maid at a cafe? No way, it's just because the clothes are cute, right?
あのね、なんて言ったらいいのかな。
Don't go out of your way, okay? I'm not your father or your big brother, Sumi. Some things are just hard to explain.
そういうわけじゃないよ。ただちょっと恥ずかしくて。
Embarrassing? What is it? You mean your maid outfit? Uniform? She's embarrassed about that while working. I doubt she'd be dancing around so energetically at a maid cafe.
あの服は好きだよ。いつもの装束とは違ってて楽しいし、みんなも可愛いって褒めてくれるし。
Then what?
食費。
Huh?
私こうやって居候させてもらってたけど、そのせいで主様がお金を稼ぐために大変になってるでしょ。
She found out. Fuck!
私普通の女の子より少しだけたくさん食べるし。
A little more? I feel there's a lot of argument regarding that statement, but I never imagined Sumi was worried about my financial situation. While it's true that I'm struggling financially, I try to keep it on the download. How'd she find out? I can handle the food budget. I'm the one who invited you to stay here anyway.
そういうわけにはいかないよ。恩ばっかり受けてたらいつまでも一人前になれないから。
Wait, what happened? Wait, you're absolutely right. Sumi leans towards me in her chair. Her eyes tell me she's dead serious. If that's why, then I got nothing to say. But why a maid cafe? There are plenty of other jobs out there.
街を歩いてたらいっぱい声をかけられた。
Offers? Was she scouted as a model or something?
なんだっけ。ソフトサービスのお店だから安心して働けるよって言ってたかな。
Red flag. Don't trust them.
そうなの？すごくいい人だったよ。ご飯も食べさせてくれたし。
Oh my god, she'd go anywhere if someone gave her food. You went off with him? You didn't sign any contracts with him, did you?
もう今のお店で働くつもりだったからお断りしたよ。
Oh good, you turned him down instead of turning him on. Heyo! So you just got a free lunch out of it? You're a bold one, aren't you? Why did you choose the maid cafe exactly?
ほら、ポケットティッシュに入ってた求人チラシあったでしょ。あれを見てここで働かせてもらおうって決めたの。
Oh yeah. There was that. It had disappeared before I even realized. I thought I had thrown it out. A sudden doubt arises in my mind. Hey, you must have had an interview. So, what did you wear?
もちろんこのままだよ。他の服なんて持ってないし。
Exactly as I thought. They were probably surprised to see a girl just as a ninja applying for a job.
別にそんなことなかったよ。この衣装かわいい。
Oh? What am I saying? It's a maid cafe. A lot of girls who come for the interviews are no doubt cosplayers anyway. They must have thought Suri's getup was just a well-made costume.
主様、私が勝手に働き始めたこと怒ってたりしない？
Angry? Why would I?
だってずっと難しそうな顔してるから。
Oh, no. I'm not angry. I promise. The truth is, I feel ashamed having made Sumi worried about money. Sorry, I made you worry.
そんな謝るのは私の方だよ。私のせいでお仕事を増やして主様に無理をさせちゃって。私これからちゃんと頑張るから。ご飯も食べる量を減らすから。
You can't do that. Don't forget what you told me. You have to eat well.
そうだけど。
Of course, you can work at the maid cafe, Sumi, but I won't let you restrict what you eat. A well-fed Sumi is my favorite Sumi. Oh boy, I had a feeling this was really cheesy, but that's not how I meant. So, was your job fun? I tried changing the subject as I asked her about her job.
楽しいよ。みんないい人だし、いろんなことを教えてくれるし。オムライスに絵を描くんだけど、私の絵がすごくうまいって評判もいいの。
You don't say.
ちなみに これが私の描いたケチャップお絵描き。店長が写真に撮ってくれ
Is
たの。
that a ramen thing? Sumiri? I just say Sumi for short. It's one of those old Polaroid camera photos. Peeping at the photo, I see a ketchup drawing in an omelet that resembles some work of art in Sumi. That's ridiculously good. I can't deny that being able to see the ketchup art and Sumi in her maid costume may just be worth it. I totally get why she's Miss Popular at a cafe. Huh? Somehow it still makes me uncomfortable. I can't help having mixed feelings when I envision Sumi calling another man master. Of course, I'm not Sumi's boyfriend. I got no right to say anything.
主様、また難しい顔してるよ。
Quit staring at me. What? Oh, sorry.
主様が何を心配してるのかちょっとわかる。でも心配しないで。
Huh?
お仕事ではたくさんのご主人様に会うけど、私の主様は主様だけだから。
Sumiri states this while looking earnestly at me, almost as if she's reading my mind.
それに私が使いたいって思うのは主様だけだよ。
Okay. Sumiri lets loose. Then let's loose one of her biggest and most beaming smiles I've ever seen on her face. After hearing that, I blush in embarrassment. I don't even know what that is. Blushing? Avoiding your gaze, I wait for the next few
それ
words.
にね、まかない料理っていうのがあるんだけど、それがとっても美味しいの。
That's nice. Food's always the most crucial thing in the end.
あとはお客さんとか一緒に働いてる子がお菓子をくれるし、いい職場なの。でもやっぱり私は主様のご飯が一番好きだよ。
Sumiri smiles cheerfully at me. Aw, shucks. Sumiri's new job is likely to be valuable experience for her. Anyway, she wants to do it, and I have no reason to stop her. I'll just let her do what she wants unless I notice her start to get sick or something.
それじゃあ改めていただきます。
It seems like Sumi was able to release some of her doubts talking to me as well. Sumi digs in again and easily empties the rice cooker. That's the Sumi I know.
そうだ、主様。ちょっとお仕事の練習させてくれないかな。
Sumi suddenly bursts out. This out after we had dinner and eaten, each taken a bath. Just as I was thinking watching TV a little, eventually heading to the bed, Sumi turns her grinning face to me. By work, you mean the maid thing?
いつもは主様がいないところでこっそり練習してたんだけど、もうバレちゃったし。
I've been practicing secretly when you're not around, but since you found out, I guess I don't mind. But what about your ninja training?
それはそれ、これはこれ。お仕事なんだからちゃんとやらないとでしょ。
Absolutely, but this is really okay for her as a ninja?
主様はお客さんね。私がお店のメイドさんをやるから。
Wait, you're literally the number one maid at this cafe and you still want to practice? Motivation, I'll give you that. Roleplay practice, huh? Sure. I'll help. He just wants to help because he wants to see her in a maid outfit. But, you know, it's whatever. I started approaching and leading customer service. I've done my fair share of part-time jobs and I have confidence in doing roleplays like this. Alright now, excuse me. Table for one?
お帰りなさいませ、ご主人様。1名様ですね。ご指名のメイドはいますか？
No. Today is my first time here.
かしこまりました。それでは当店のシステムについて説明させていただきます。
Whoa, what is this weird sensation? It's Sumi, but not Sumi at the same time? Actually, she's great. She's great at customer service. There aren't many jobs that can bring an inexperienced newcomer to this level in so little time.
ご主人様、お疲れでしょ？お紅茶になさいますか？本日はコーヒーもよりすぐりの豆をご用意しておりますが。
After going through her explanation, Sumi leans forward to listen to my order. There's some space between us, but our faces are close, and I can feel my heart speeding up. Gotta go fast! Uh-oh. Really? Then I'll take a coffee.
かしこまりました。少々お待ちくださいませ、ご主人様。
I've been looking at her neck. What, the scarf or whatever's around her neck? Oh, it's Sumi run off. In the kitchen, she may be dressed as a ninja, but I can practically see her in the main outfit even now. She must have practiced hard. She's not the Sumi I used to know with little or no common sense. She's become a hardworking maiden in play. She's a serious girl in heart, so it makes sense that she's hard worker. A quick learner too. I'm sure the cafe feels lucky to have her. I bet Sumi could get used to my job pretty quick too.
お待たせしました。すみれ特製コーヒーで。うそ。
I've been impressed for about 1 second until Sumi with a cup of coffee on a tray tripped over thin air. Just like that, the coffee ended up poured all over my head. Oh, that's hot!
申し訳ありません。すぐに冷やしますので。
I have a bad feeling about this.
忍法水遁の術ちょっとやめ。
Help! It's freezing! Now, freezing water appears out of nowhere and dumped all over me. Not quite such feature that she'd pull out the fire in the park, but still. I'm completely soaked.
申し訳ありません。またやっちゃいました。
Now it all makes sense. Sumi is an earnest, quick learner, but she has one big fault. You're a little clumsy, aren't you, Sumi?
ごめんなさい、主様。
Sumi is in so much shock for her clumsy move that she back to her real self. Wait a minute. When you say you did it again, you can't mean that at work you...
たまによくやるかも。
Does that even make sense? If you do it all the time, that's not sometimes, isn't it? Don't you get in trouble? I'm sure your coworkers can help you out, but what about your boss or customers?
お客さんも店長もみんな笑って許してくれるの。そういうキャラ。
Do it more!
もっとやっていいって。
That's a new level of tolerance, I guess.
私は失敗なんてしたくないのに。
I think I get it now. The other part is why Sumi is so popular. Sumi, who looks perfect and seems hard to work, yet continues to make clumsy mistakes. There's a certain group of people who I may find that gap attractive.
よーし、今度こそ失敗しないようにしないと。主様、もう一回お願い。
Again? I get how she's all gung-ho about this, but I can't. Can I shower first? I'm soaked and I'll catch a cold as is. But first, there's just one thing I gotta make clear. Sumi, I've got a favor to ask.
どうしたの？
No more ninja skills in the house. Thank God it was just her water jutsu. I don't even want to think about what happened with fire jutsu.
わかった。次からは桶で水を持ってくるよ。
There's no barrel in my house. No, that's not my point. Just forget it. I can't bother explaining at this point. For now, I head to the bathroom to warm up my chilled body and wash out the coffee that's staining my head. Lord. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it there. I might come back with something different, like an hour later or so, because I'm waiting for Kurt's spell to update. Alright, let me save. Dang, I did like 4 chapters. Unlike the other time where I did 1. Alright guys, see you guys in a little bit. Bye bye.